R.I.P. Amidst outrage over controversial promoters' good riddance remarks, Terrence Crawford mourns the death of his boxing manager. Boxing has lost yet another gem. The legendary boxing manager, Cameron Dunkin, passed away at the age of 67. After fighting cancer for a while. The incident happened on the birth anniversary of another late boxing legend, Pernell Whitaker, on the 2nd of January, so Terrence Crawford paid his respects and mourned the death of his former manager. Despite the sensitivity of the matter, a controversy was looming above as Dunkin's family members broke the news on social media earlier today. Popular boxing matchmaker Rick Glazer turned to X, formerly Twitter, with an extremely insensitive remark about Dunkin's passing, hours after Glazer's tweet, but Crawford also found himself penning a note for the late boxing manager. However, unlike Glazer's tweet, Crawford's message reflected gratitude. Among the 30-plus champions Dunkin managed, Crawford is perhaps the most popular name in boxing today, so he thanked the late manager for all the good things he did for his career and the bad. His tweet did not reflect any ill will or animosity. All it showed was the brotherly love Crawford had for his friend. "Rip Cameron Dunkin, appreciates what you done for me. The good and bad," wrote Bud. However, the same cannot be said about the tweet from Glazer. The New York-based boxing matchmaker announced Dunkin's death and followed that with what some would say was unnecessarily rude. "There's no RIP here. It's good riddance, Cameron Dunkin. The lies have now officially stopped," Glazer wrote. What's more, unlike Glazer, Jaron Ennis' father just had good things to say after Dunkin's passing. Despite his declining health, the prized boxing manager was working closely with Jaron Ennis, so while in an interview with Boxing Scene, Derek Ennis expressed his thoughts about Dunkin. "Cameron was a great businessman. He knew how to move fighters. He had 35 world champions. He knew the game," said Derek. He went on to suggest that he had worked with Dunkin for a long time and had an idea of what kind of person he was. "I've been with him for a while. I knew him real good. Cameron was a great guy. He took care of his fighters," Derek said. Later in the interview, Derek praised Cameron for his ability to pick good fighters and take them right to the top. Derek concluded by saying, "I had nothing but respect for him. We was real close. The boxing world might have lost a prized manager, but his legacy and contributions will live on with the boxers he managed. Now, all everyone in the community wants is peace for the late legend." As Robert Garcia wrote in a tweet, "Rip to my good friend and mentor Cameron Dunkin.